kushtueshme ki e ka këtu të sqaron edhe me.
So currently waiting here in this cafe. Police told me to wait here until they come back. The situation is following. On the edge. Same day, same place, different car. I have everything.
Okay.
Here, I'm hitchhiking to Tirana. In the last days, I've been in contact with the campsite and olive farm at the seaside in Himarë, in the south of Albania, where I want to stay and work for some time. That will be my next destination.
From Kosovo.
Oh my god, yes. That night I met Iran, a cool DJ from Tirana, so I knew where to spend my night. In the streets of Tirana you will find these fresh fruit markets, fruit stands everywhere. And I just got these for roughly 15 cents. Fresh from the tree. Which one? Nice.
Okay, come here.
Yeah? Oh. I just tried this for the first time. Hurma. Hurma is the name. It's very good and right from the garden, from the tree.
Thank you.
Fresh.
Book, woman, book.
Very good. It's very sour and like sparkling water. Nice.
Okay, buon appetito.
Thanks.
Tash ai gatshëm ki. Ja futi këto. Po thuj.
So the problem is that this here is just one lane to the highway and cars cannot really stop here, but I will try anyway because I think here they don't care too much about traffic rules. I can smell the sea already. I'm so ready for the sea. Yesterday, Jela and his mom gave me pasta with cheese, tomatoes. He gave me roasted peppers. He gave me 3 of these fruits. Really tasty, very sweet. Tomato and a whole bread. Oh my god, I can eat for 2 days from this. What's your name actually?
Claude.
Claude?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Bali. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So yesterday, when I was in Tirana, someone who approached me told me that I should visit Tepelenë, but it might be a bit difficult to hitchhike there, so maybe I need to take 1, 2, 3 days to reach it. And now I tried to hitchhike in Durrës, and Claude is going directly to Tepelenë.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's a small village, like somewhere between the mountains, I think, right? And he's going exactly there. Good luck. embarked. So what are you doing in Tepelenë?
Yeah, I just going there to see your friend.
Okay,
Yeah, for fun, to eat something there. Because it's a farm, big farm there.
Wow. This beautiful valley, I think, will be my home for the night. But my new friends are still drinking, smoking, eating, so I think it'll be night by the time I find a place to sleep.
It's
No, it's filming.
waterproof. It's so super. It's waterproof.
What is?
Waterproof. Waterproof.
Waterproof, yes.
Yeah.
With my friends in what's the town?
Tepelenë.
Tepelenë.
Ali Pasha living.
Yes, yeah, crazy.
Old.
Yes, very old. Yeah.
Ali Pasha with gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turkia.
Wow.
Hajde, come on.
Yep.
Take a telephone, man. Dal.
I asked police officers if I could sleep on this ancient castle of Ali Pasha. Then two kids came to help translating and showed me some shitty camping spots in the castle. I even climbed on the walls in hope to find a spot there, but noticed the risk is too high to break something on these ancient walls if I try with my backpack. So I went down to the river. Somewhere here. I met another local down there who invited me to the forest for a smoke, but then I met two travelers who came here by bike from France. They had asked to camp in a wonderful lady's fruit garden. When she came back with only 2 plates of food, she felt so sorry that she didn't have anything for me, but I had already eaten. And a few minutes later, that same policeman I talked to in town before returned home next door and brought us loads of clementines.
In America, New York, Florida.
Okay.
It's my brother, is Florida. It's my sister in New York.
See the lush, see the lush, see the lush amongst the bush. Here come un
I stocked up on these fruits. On other fruits, I really just don't know the English names for them. And time to leave this beautiful place. Yeah, I can definitely not cross this, but look at how many fish there are.
See the lush, see the lush, see the lush amongst the
My hitchhiking spot to Gjirokaster. Could be worse. I'm now walking up to the beautiful old town of Gjirokaster, which is a very old town, still very well preserved and built in the Ottoman times by farmers. And coming here was a bit of a difficult situation once again, because a car stopped for me. It was a tiny car with 4 people inside, to, on first glance, seemed to me like a family. And I said, "Are you going to Gjirokaster?" They said, "Yes, of course, but you need to pay." And so I was like, okay, sorry, I'm not paying, I'm just hitchhiking." And then the woman who was sitting beside the driver said, "Okay, come in, come in." So then they opened the car, threw in my stuff, we started driving, tried to talk with them a bit. The drive was amazing, really beautiful, beautiful road. And once we got out, everyone started to give the driver money. There was no indication on the car about taxi or bus or whatever. I really thought it's just a family going to Gjirokaster. And then I saw the woman paying for me and the driver told me, now she's paying for you. And I was trying to stop her and give him the money out of my bag, but then she didn't let me. And this is one of the situations where I really wonder how I can communicate, you know, my purpose of traveling, because in the end I could have also paid that money. Of course not every day and every ride, but in these situations I think that she just paid for me because she thought that I could really not afford it to survive, in a sense. While in the end, for me, this is really about an exchange of trust and, you know, learning the culture as intimately as possible. And I've also tried a couple of rides in the past where I knew beforehand that it's a paid ride, even though I was hitchhiking with my thumb, and I just feel that it's a different kind of exchange, if it's an exchange of money for a service rather than an exchange of trust and friendship. And in the end of some of the free rides, I've invited the drivers to the supermarket to, you know, choose something. Yeah, I really wonder how I can navigate this situation and be harmonious with my surroundings as well at the same time, while still being able to follow this mission of, you know, finding friendship and trust and really learning about the culture and the people by solely relying on their trust and their help.
I get stuck there in these two parts.
That's okay. I should be able to play this. It's so similar to the guitar, but I can't. And then it's frustrating.
But the fingers is so
tiny. Yeah.
So
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
my fingers are like orc fingers. You know, I cannot play.
Yeah.
But I the last 14 years I've been traveling, I always have 1,000 euros hide.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother is 95.
Yeah.
If my mother called me and told me, hey, grandma is sick or something,
Yeah.
I take I don't care if I am in Hong Kong, in Cuba, or whatever, I take the ticket and I go.
Cool.
You see a restaurant down the road, and when I came with the backpack, like yesterday, this guy started to speak Spanish with me, Albanian.
Oh my God.
I get impressed. I go,
Crazy.
Oh, how you know I'm Spanish, first of all? You look Spanish. I say, okay. How you speak Spanish? No, for the TV. You never been in Spain? No.
What?
Man, you speak good Spanish. Yeah, I know, but yeah, for many, I met already 3 people, Albanians.
Yeah.
They never been out of Albania, and they speak perfect Spanish.
Insane. Yes, Sarandë, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, depends. It's 2 more hours of day. Maybe I can make it to Sarandë, but maybe not. Im Emërvali, Austria.
Austria.
Po. Ne. You want photo?
Po.
Mirë? Bukur?
Yeah.
See you. Ciao. And this is a beautiful spot, I think, right next to a beautiful, pristine, clear river. And my driver, Dritan, really went completely out of his way to bring me to this spot. He said, okay, you want to camp somewhere? I will surprise you, I will show you a spot. If you don't like it, I will bring you to the next one. So he offered either this spot or another spot that is like another 40 kilometers from here, a beautiful beach, but I decided, since probably the next 2 weeks I will be living at the beach, I will enjoy living at a river for a night. Moon is so incredibly bright. The warmth and glowing of this fire, the light of the moon, the sound of the river. This is freedom. Look here, I was stunned by all the different types of mint that you can find here. I think I'm gonna make a tea with this. And then suddenly, look what I found here. This seems like a little melon or pumpkin. And then here, this seems like tomatoes. And here another melon pumpkin thing. And here there's physalis, I think. What is going on? It's like a little vegetable garden here. I have no idea how this... What? What is this? Look at this. So these are what I believe to be 3 different types of mint. And of course I still have my Romanian honey from Krizi. So down there in the valley is the river. This is the street that I took yesterday. And look at this. This is just incredibly gin clear water. I wonder if this is like the drinking water supply for Sarandë. This seems to be an old water viaduct and it seems to be leaky. And to get out of this dead road, I'm just gonna take a piece of paper. I'm just gonna put 5 kilometers. Maybe this makes the people more willing to take me to the next village where there should be a bigger street.
This moment, the whole day turned around. I took this video by accident, but it will still come in handy when I panickingly run after a police car in the next town. They were hesitant to roll down the window as I probably looked like a lunatic screaming foreign words at them, begging to roll down the window. Translating took way too long to still have a chance to catch my previous drivers.
Është një makinë ka haruar kamerën e madhe të kushtueshme këtu, ka këtu të sqaron edhe me mesazhe.
So currently waiting here in this cafe. Police told me to wait here until they come back. I have no contacts of them, so there's no other thing for me to wait here and see what's gonna happen. The situation is following. The last car that I hitched just for a couple of kilometers to get to the next town. I think I left my camera in there. Somehow it came off my backpack. Usually it's tied around, it's secured. And when I arrived in that town and realized I don't have the camera, a police car drove by. And I ran to them and tried to explain them the situation. Yeah, let's hope I get my camera and most importantly my footage of the last days back. Because it's been a while since I did my last backup, a couple of days. I also don't know how difficult it is here to get a proper camera. But yeah, the cool thing is I recorded stopping the car with this GoPro. So I could actually read the license number and see the car model and show that to the police. And they already found the name of the person who's driving the car and said that the person lives in Gjirokaster. I just really also hope that the camera is actually in the car and that I didn't leave it there on the floor. We drove back to check, it wasn't there. But I imagine there's a slim possibility that it fell off while I put the camera in the car and one of the cars that came after then saw it and picked it up. Then there's really no chance for me to get it back. I'm also stupid enough to not have put any contact information inside the camera bag or attached to the camera, which I will definitely do from now on with all my more important goods. Yeah, wish me luck. For now, I'll get some sun. Okay, after sitting in that cafe for probably 2 hours, the police returned now, and they said that I should try to get to Gjirokaster, which is basically where I hitchhiked from yesterday. So now I'm walking back to the main road, and we'll try to hitchhike to Gjirokaster, because the owner of the car where I left the camera, hopefully, is from Gjirokaster. So I should go to the police office there and yeah, see and go from there. Tomorrow I'm supposed to arrive in the camping of Himarë to start working there for 2 weeks or so, picking olives, and I really hope I can still make it in time and maybe still tonight spend some time at the seaside, go for a swim. I was really looking forward to that, but plans change like that. Wish me luck. Oh. See you. Hey, bro. You speak English?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not going far though. I'm just going to the top of the hill.
That's perfect. I just need to get to the next intersection and try to get to Gjirokaster. Now in this intersection, where I'm currently hitchhiking, there's also police controls, and I talked to them. They were really nice and helpful, and I also showed them the car, the license plate, and if they see him going back to Gjirokaster, they will call me. So I'm having very good experiences with Albanian police, I have to say.
Pricey, expensive?
Yeah, it's quite expensive, but for me what's more important is the stuff that's on the camera. Yeah. Usually I do backups every second, third day, but now it's been like 5 days, and I'm filming, like doing some documentaries of the journey, so it would be very nice to get it back.
Yes, let's hope for you.
Yes, thanks. Here I am again, beautiful Gjirokaster, but this time I'm going to check out the local police station. It is now almost 4. I'm chilling in the director's office of the police of Gjirokaster, and the working hours are already over, but they closed the door, closed the blinds and turned off the light and said I can stay here until the police finds out something. And as I understand, they also want me to stay here because they want me to be available and close to them. I think they're somewhere working there and going around the streets trying to find the people that might have my camera. And for that, I need to stay here. And if I want to go to the toilet, I should just quickly hop to the bar next door. But yeah, the 2 women working here in the direction were really kind. They shared their lunch with me, and they were very curious about me, my travels, and yeah, just very nice. After a while, an officer came in and asked me to follow him and identify an object. Oh my god, yes, yes.
Dobbiamo fare anche foto.
Okay.
E queste? Sono
Yes,
tue?
yes, accu battery. Oh, yes, SD card. Tutto.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, fammi vedere.
Prendi camera.
Ok.
Devi fare qualcosa in Facebook.
Sì.
Io voglio graziare la polizia di Gjirokaster per questa cosa in 2 ore, ok?
Yes, yes,
uomini qui a Albania sono...
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Mir polizia. Fammi vedere. Ciao. Fammi vedere.
Ciao.
Ciao. And just as I was running down the street to hitchhike back to Sarandë, I bumped into Alejandro. Good morning, Gjirokaster. This road has only been opened 5 months ago, and Sokol was involved with building the construction of the tunnel.
Bani si shkuat më, lodhët. Ika. Do vi o do vi.
Si. Ku mund të gjej peru me burak? Whenever I see a burek shop, I just take one at least. They cost 60 cents. They're so good. I can just snack on them all day. I will use this for my lunch.
Dann vielleicht von dort aus einen Flixbus nehmen oder.
Okay, ja.
Oder ja, wie du jetzt hitchhiken.
Maybe I'm here in the wrong time, but there's almost no traffic. I thought it's like a major connection route here, but somehow all the cars that have passed me so far, almost all of them told me that they're local traffic. It's been more than an hour now. Soon it's gonna be 2 hours that I've been standing here. I don't know what's going on. This is very atypical for Albania. Impatience caught up to me. After more than 2 hours, I just started walking. Oh, I hear a car coming. Please. Please, 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 please. It's really, really strange. I think in all of Albania, I've never waited more than an hour. And now I've been trying for 3 hours, and people don't even really seem to look at me most of the time. I don't know what's different about this place or about me today. Nice. I think I've made it to the worst spot of this trip. The surroundings are beautiful. In the village close by is nice to watch. Car frequency is about 1 in 5 to 10 minutes. And they don't even seem to notice me somehow. So this is what I call the pity hitchhiking technique. Walking in such a bad spot and hope that people pity me enough to stop. Finally, an Albanian couple who had moved to South Carolina back in communism times stopped for me. Now they're trying to build a life again in Albania.
I love you, Chris.
You have some family here?
Yes and no.
Okay.
They are family.
Yeah.
But not close family. His parents passed away.
It feels like there are so many abandoned terraces if you look into the valley. Like so much. You see all the hills with terraces?
Used to be a lot more. I mean, the communism, it was, you know, this land didn't belong to people. You know, the communism took it from them.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, people left the country, so they did not take care because, you know, they were trying to work hard to make money.
Yeah.
So now a lot of people get back and they're trying to fix.
Mm-hmm.
This area used to be full of orange, tangerines, lemons.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, but they left them, you know.
Yeah.
Now they're back. They're fixing up. Communism was for what, 45 years. So there wasn't, which they didn't do bad stuff. They're not giving it to people.
Yeah.
But some people mess up. You know, because there was opportunity for them to destroy. But if I go in Tirana, in the countries, you know, in a village there,
she don't understand those people.
I do not understand that.
Okay.
I mean, I know they speak in Albanian, but it's dialect. Long time ago, when we left Albania, we had a small house, so we had to sell the house to buy a ticket, plane ticket. That's how poor we were. And the ticket cost almost like the same as the house.
Wow.
So with some people from mountain, but in the center of Tirana mountain there, come to see the house, and I did not understand no word.
Oh my God.
I would ask Peter what they say, because for me it was zero.
Wow. Look at the size of it. This is from the garden?
Yes.
Oh my God. Ever since we reached this part of the mountains, it's just olive forests on olive forests. Like all of this is just olives. And they put olives on everything as well when they invited me now to eat. Walking again. Made about half of the distance. Still 24 kilometers to go. So hopefully we get a car to stop, because we only got 2.5 more hours of daylight. But it's beautiful to walk in here. Watch these villages, the olive trees. It's a completely different world in here, and it's so peaceful, and yeah, I enjoy being here. Excited for the olive farm. And they actually, who just picked me up, they're trying to build a hotel and olive farm as well here, and the people invited me to stay if I want and maybe work with them, do some minor construction work, help in the olive garden, whatever. So if something doesn't work out at that farm, I can always come back here. What's your name? Eri. And your friends also speak English so well?
No.
Okay.
Only I have a friend from Germany that he knows English, but he doesn't know Albania, but I learned him how to speak Albanian.
What? How did you meet him?
He come to Albania because he was kindergarten.
Okay.
I was in kindergarten and he come to Albania.
Okay, yeah. Yet one step closer to Himarë. It is just 20 more kilometers. I cannot believe it. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I reached the campsite where I would meet friends for life, learn the art of olive picking the hard way, and witness my backpack rot away from humidity.